Ladies and gentlemen, dear EPP friends, you know, we Finns are a little bit shy and we don't usually speak for very long, so I'll only speak for 3 minutes, I promise. I will have 3 points, but before that I would like to make an argument that when we are here in Madrid today, we are basically facing a similar moment that we've faced in 1950 and in 1990. In 1950, with the leadership of the EPP and EPP leaders, the European coal and steel community was formed. In 1990, with the leadership of EPP, German unification and the end of the Cold War took place. Now I would argue we have a similar EPP moment. And I would argue that it's for 3 reasons. We have 3 crises at the same time. Number 1 is the euro crisis, number 2 is the refugee crisis, and number 3 is the security crisis. My answer to all those 3 crises is actually more integration, not less integration. And I think that the EPP needs to be in the forefront in driving this. And what would the arguments then be? On the Eurozone, I believe that the ideas of the 5 presidents are indeed good. We need economic union, we need financial union, and probably in the long run, fiscal union and political union. But in the interim, we need to do 2 things. One is banking union, and the other one is capital markets union. On the refugee crisis, I really think that this is probably the biggest crisis that we've seen in Europe in the past few decades. What do we need to do there? We need more integration. This means a harmonization of asylum policy. It means more relocation between the member states. The final point I have is on the security crisis. I do think that it's interesting to see that we have 3 key countries involved in both asylum and security. And those are actually Russia, because of Ukraine, Turkey, because of asylum, and then Syria, because of the relationship between the East and the West. So the argument in this case is as well, we need more integration, not less. I firmly believe that the European Union is the best laboratory of relationships between nations. I always believe that the EU is about peace, prosperity, security and stability. And I also believe that the EU is probably more important right now than it has been for many, many years. I believe that integration leads to pressure to integrate more, and I think the EPP needs to show leadership in all of this. These were the 3 minutes I wanted to use. Thank you, and really nice to see so many friends.